Hey everyone, I decided that I kind of want to document creating this newest drawing that I'm working on. So what I have going on here is I'm using three images as a reference. The two on the left here are my previous drawings. Um, and then this one is the newest one I finished before I started this one, which is just her and the maid. And this one is only being used for like light color reference and stuff like that, while the upper one is trying to give me an idea of how it should look. Um, and then this one over here on the right is just some generic side view of a Asian woman that looks almost close to taiyang, but not quite, from the side at least, like in terms of like a profile. But yeah. But anyways, I just want to document this because like I'm watching this guy, um like his older videos of drifting, and I just like thinking to myself, this is actually really good content, even though he's not at the time of making those videos, which is about 11 months ago, as of recording this. It's still nice to go back and watch it and just like sort of live in that time and stuff like that. It just feels comforting in a way. So yeah, I decided because of that, I think I should document this. And I'm not gonna record like the whole fucking thing, but I'm just gonna show or try to show what am I doing, um, you know, to get this process done. And maybe I will do like small updates and stuff like that. And if I lose, inspiration to continue this, then it is what it is, but it kind of sucks. But yeah, for now, I've just started coloring this eye, and basically how I'm doing it is I'm taking this eye over here and just trying to place where I think the color should go. And I'm just using this image over here where my mouse is hovering, um, just as like a color palette, basically. And once I have, I guess, like the top part of the eye and the bottom part of the eye finished, I guess I'll come back and show you guys the progress. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to capture the detail of these eyelids that I made based off of photo reference. I really love how they have all these really microscopic bumps on them. So I'm trying to add that in here. And this is basically what I got so far. And once I have more of that complete, I'll show you guys. Alright, I made some progress. So here's what's going on. Let me zoom in a bit so that you guys can see better. So you can see all the detail I made. I had to go back and forth. Excuse me. I've had to go back and forth between each eye on this picture just because the light changes so much. And I was thinking about in this top picture that I have right here on the left that I should just open the PSD file that I have for this and take off the glasses and save it as an image, because there's a bit of a glare that I made on these lenses, and it's kind of fucking up with the colors on her eye. So that might be something that I will do. Not too sure yet. If I can get by without doing that, then I might just forget it. But that's where I am right now. I'm gonna start on the bottom part of the eye. If I zoom out, I can kind of feel that it's going in the right direction. But I need some more progress to actually be sure. For right now, I am pretty happy with it. Looks like taiyang a lot. And for this drawing, I'm going more for the doll version that I have of taiyang. And taiyang is, the doll version is heavily based on the first, one of the, not really the first, but one of the earlier iterations of taiyang, which is actually, if I go on Google right here and I make a new tab, it's actually this one on the left. This is like from 2016, 2017. And then this one on the right here is like from, I think, 2018, yeah. So I started working on taiyang officially in early 2016, but the actual project of like thinking of creating her began in 2015. So yeah, somewhere like around maybe like the beginning of fall or Halloween 2015. So whenever I have like her creation somewhere, I always say like 2015, 2016. But anyways, um, so yeah, I'm gonna work on this bottom part right here, and I'll update you guys again. Okay, so here's the progress I've made in about, I want to say, a little bit over an hour. So, looks pretty good so far, but there are some colors that I would like to change. But yeah, gotten a lot of the detail in there. As much as I could anyway. So I decided not to make a brand new image from that PSD file that I have. Just decided to wing it. So some ideas that I had to improve this is look for some side view images, side profile images, and try to maybe add some better detail in this, what do you call this part of the eye again? Tear duct. And I guess just overall try to make the shape a little bit better for the eye. Because as of right now, this is based off of a doll. Like the whole structure of the drawing. And a doll is not exactly 100% accurate to a real human. So I gotta probably look for some images later tomorrow. Or later today. I mean, it's like 5 a.m. right now. Yeah, almost 5:20 a.m. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Gonna get some sleep, and now I'll come back with another update. Alright, I'm back. It's the next day, and I got some new images on the right here. So I've added some light colors from the top left image here, and I'm kind of realizing that I need to brighten the whole eye area up, and I kind of want to make it look like this most top right one, the one that I'm zooming in on. Yeah, I want to try to get it to look something like that. I'm thinking also for my actual drawing that I need to pull out this little part right here a little bit, just like it is here. So those are the two things that I'm going to try to focus on right now, and then I'll come back. Alright, hey everybody, I'm back with an update after about probably, I want to say, almost 3 hours. I didn't get like a lot done because I was attending like a stream. But yeah, so I got the eye pretty much finished. Pretty happy with the light in it and how much light there is around the eye. Um, but yeah, I tried to create this whole like red orange tint that happens like when light hits a really thin part of skin. That's like what happens around here. You can see my mouse, and also here and there. Um, I guess I took some sort of like artistic license and tried not to like make everything super bright, because I don't know, if I were to like copy this picture and its properties, I just kind of feel like it just wouldn't translate well to my drawing. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. You can see I got some of this cheek colored in, but there's no detail on it really. It's just a bunch of paint strokes. I was gonna use, I think it was this one, or yeah, that's too dark. Probably this one, this picture, for reference when it comes to coloring the jaw and the ear, and maybe even the forehead. Or I might just go back to my drawing and use that. I really don't know yet. It's too early to tell, but I really wanted to get the nose done today, but I kept forgetting that I need to color the inside of the eye, so I spent like the last hour or two just trying to work on that until I was personally happy with it. So I still got the eyelashes to do, and then I'll be done with it. Then I gotta add that little bit of eyeliner at the end right here. And but yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. So I will see you guys next time. Very small update. I fixed the top eyelid to the best that I could from the side. I don't have any direct reference when it comes to taiyang, except for my doll, but I can't really rely on that because she doesn't have all of these these lines that are on the top of her eyelid here. If I can zoom, there you go. All these lines here. And of course, taiyang is based off of a real model, but I changed a lot of her facial features to stuff that I like, so it's not like I'm, directly copying, but yeah, that's the small update, is that I did some color correction. I don't remember if I did or not because this was last night, but I did some detail on the eye. I fixed the bottom part of the eyelid. I guess just overall color correction fixes just for this small update. So I think I'm gonna head to do that, the eyelashes, and then start on the nose, and I will come back. Alright, so I finished the nose, most of it, and I started just adding like base colors at the part like between the bottom of the nose and the top lip. I forgot what that's called, but this area right here. I made a bunch of textures on the nose from this picture. If we zoom in, we can see all that skin texture. I did all of that by hand. I didn't use like a custom brush. I just used the basic Photoshop round brush to make all those skin textures, and I'm doing the same thing with this drawing. And on this drawing here, if we go back, I think it's just because it's a medium size JPEG. Maybe that's the reason we can't see any like good detail, but there's absolutely no textures there on the nose. So but yeah, so far the picture is looking pretty good. Kind of worried about when I get to the actual side of the face, how I'm gonna color it and stuff, like how dark it's gonna be. Because of this picture, all the way on the right, like it's a bit unrealistic when it comes to the lighting. I really, really want to capture like something that's very, very dark on the cheek and the jaw area. So yeah. This picture looks so strange when facing this way. It's just like the eye is just like a little bit too high, and I feel like this picture that I'm working on now is just like a huge improvement in terms of placement, proportion, and stuff like that. But if we, let me see, do step backward. This is how the picture was initially painted, and it looks, at least to me, it looks pretty normal. The proportions for the face. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the update for now, and I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I spent like 2 hours on and off doing the nose textures, and then also recoloring the eye and stuff. But yeah, it's getting close to midnight, in about 2 hours and have to work in the morning, so probably come back to this in the afternoon, or actually like around 5 p.m. tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, that's it for this update. So I'll post when I make some more progress. Alright, so I made some more progress, but not too much. I didn't get like a really good sleep last night, so I only worked on this for about 1 hour total, I guess. But yeah, this is the result. I finished working on the nose of the bridge, the forehead, and the part between the top lip and the bottom of the nose. So I added a lot of detail to the nose of the bridge and the part between the top lip and the bottom of the nose. The forehead doesn't have any detail yet, it's just basically color. So I'm still unsure about the top of the forehead because, in my opinion, it doesn't match like the shading, like how dark everything else is in comparison. Except for like near the end of the eyebrow right here. I brightened up the actual eye a little bit, like the white part of the eye, because I felt like it was a little bit too dark. I think that's pretty much all the progress I made. Maybe or hopefully tomorrow I'll get some more done. Maybe hopefully the chin and the rest of the side of the face. At least get like an idea, and then maybe hopefully I'll start to work on the eyebrow too. I usually save the lips for last, so I'll probably get to that last. But yeah, other than that, that's it. So until next time. Here's another update on what I've finished. So you can see that I've painted the side of the face, including the ear, and excuse me, I got the eyebrow done. I've also made a bunch of small changes that are probably not really noticeable because the camera doesn't pick up like all of the best colors, but there are some changes that I made that are probably not noticeable at first, such as I slightly changed the internal color of the eyelid, and slightly changed the hue of the skin overall, but it's not really noticeable. As for the eyebrow, it's pretty much complete. Still gotta do the right one that has like a hint that's supposed to be peeking out there. The ear is probably not the best painted. You can see all the strokes, so I have to kind of like clean that up and make it look really smooth, probably with a soft brush of some kind. I don't know if I talked about the chin last time, but you can see that there's a little bit of detail I'll probably have to add a lot more. I'll have to add some kind of detail like around here somewhere, so it just doesn't look like a flat plane that's like changing elevation or whatever. I've added some more shading to the bottom of the nose with a multiply layer, as well as slightly above the nostril. Um, Ala is what it's called. And other than those things, that's pretty much all the progress that I've made so far. But there are some things that I'm not happy with, such as the overall color, and I'm not really sure how to go about fixing that. Um, I might actually be stuck in limbo on this for a little while. But tomorrow or sometime this week, I might just go ahead and finish up the lips and see what what ideas I could come up with, because I'll have plenty of time to brainstorm while I'm at work. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not right as of right now. I'm just not really happy with how comic booky it looks right now, in terms of like how there's so much light right here, but there's so like everything is just so dark and flat over here. I might have to look for some more image reference to like get a more accurate depiction of like what it's supposed to look like, and then maybe I could fix it. But until then, I'm just gonna have to stick with this. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. See ya. Hey everyone. So I got a update here. Um, so from the last video, I talked about how I just like wasn't happy with the progress I made. But I kind of figured out a few reasons why. One of them was the eyebrow placement and also how dark it was. And right now it looks a little bit better. Um, I've also finished the neck part where it has all the skin folds. Those are the main things that I fixed, but this small front part where it connects to the tear duct is something that I also fixed. I brought it back in more towards the pupil, and that makes it look a little bit better. Um, Aside from those things, there hasn't been much that has been changed. Maybe like a few added textures here around the edge of the mouth. I think these are called marionette lines. Um, then I did some more color correction a little bit around the chin and stuff, but it's not really noticeable. Stuff that I plan to do is add a little bit more light under the chin, because it would be reflected light from the neck, the front of the neck, that would show at the bottom of the chin, just like it shows in this picture here. We can see all that lighting there, and there's like a really, really soft shadow at the edge of the jaw and the chin. So I have to emulate that in my drawing. I'm probably just going to use like a multiply layer and get that done. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So, Hey everyone, it's been a few days, or maybe even as long as a week, since I've recorded the last update. Um, I think the last one I talked about finishing up the neck and stuff, but this one, um, I actually started working on the butt and the legs. I started working on the left, yeah, her left, back leg there, but I'm just I'm just so fucking tired right now. I just can't. So I keep falling asleep while I'm drawing. It's about almost 6:30 a.m. But yeah, that's pretty much all the progress I've made so far. I think it I think this was about like probably 3 or 4 days worth of work. There's been a lot of changes that's happened to her butt. At first it was too big, and then I downsized it, and it was too small in my opinion, and now it's just where it is at, and I'm kind of undecided on what's actually going to happen to it later on, so I'm just playing it by ear now and just moving on. Um, so after I get all this done, all this leg work done, maybe not the feet. I'll probably do the feet separate, but after I get this done, the leg, um, I might, or actually, I will have to do like a filter edit where I have to change the color to match the face more and her neck more. Because right now the color is slightly off, and I know you can't really tell because of the white balance filter that I have on my camera right now, but that's, I'm just trying out a new camera app because I'm just tired of the wall looking orange and everything being so dark in the video. So, but yeah, if we zoom in, you can see all the skin folds and stuff that I've tried to make, which is known as cellulite. But I think later in the future I might try to soften that up more so it's not too much. Cause I don't want taiyang to have like too much cellulite. So I personally don't have a problem with it. It's just I just don't want her to have too much. So except like on the actual butt area, that's pretty much it. Um, Not really sure what's going to be the next step yet. Maybe the hands. The hands might be really hard to do because I don't have any direct reference for them. So it'll be quite a challenge. But yeah. I do plan to get all the skin done first, and then I will move on to the clothing, and then lastly the hair and glasses. But yeah, I noticed that I completely forgot to work on the lips still, and I'll just worry about it later. But because I really want to get these legs correct, or as correct as they can be, because I don't have any reference for them. I kind of used a bunch of different images to make them the way they are. So it took me a while to get all this lighting to match on the back leg. That's almost complete. So yeah, still got to add a little bit more detail to that, such as the crease that you're supposed to see right here in the back of the knee, where this part of the sketch is right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, so see ya. Alright, so it's been, I think, 2 days, and I have finished the other leg. Right now, I was just softening up all these details that you see, because without them, the back of the leg just looks like it's almost aged way too much. So I just made another normal layer and used like a soft brush around like 10 to 15% opacity. I still have a little bit more to do, like around here. Um, Other than that, just finish the leg. I think I might hold off on the actual ankles and the feet for now. I'm not sure yet. I've also thought about actually putting on shoes, but I'm not sure what kind of shoes yet. My ultimate goal with the final product is just to like have her look really cool, but also really, really sexy. More cool than sexy though. So yeah, especially when the girl is like wearing yoga pants or leggings. Looks really cool on them when they wear like really, really tall, just like white socks with either black and white shoes or black, white, and red shoes. That kind of combination always, you know, it's eye catching to me personally. So, some other ideas I've had is, let me zoom in here. The jacket. I've thought about probably making it into a racing jacket instead of just coloring it silver. But I'm not sure yet. Maybe it could be an alternate option. As it stands right now, or what the default color scheme was going to be, is there's going to be a silver jacket, white swimsuit bottoms, and a white tank top. But I've also thought about making the swimsuit bottoms either lime green, yellow, or orange. And the top, I would also match that as well with either one of those colors, and maybe a sky blue or baby blue purse, or just plain white purse. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, that's the progress for now. I'm not really sure where to go from here yet. Except like try to soften up the back of the knee a little bit more, and maybe sharpen up the outer parts of the legs. Because if we zoom in, there's like a bunch of unfinished areas. I don't know if it shows up on the camera pretty well, but yeah, I need to go to that. Maybe I'll put like a black screen like above the sketch layer and just like kind of fix whatever needs to be fixed on the edges. So yeah, but I think, oh yeah, there is also this part right here, a little bit under the butt, that I just kind of wanted to fix. Like the lighting is like not really smoothly transitioning. So like I just wanted to work on that, and yeah, and then finally I'll color correct it, whatever I have there, and hopefully I'll be satisfied with that. Then I can move on. So yeah, that's the plan for now. So see ya. Um, I finished up the hand and the nails. I think I'm gonna edit the color of those based on a previous drawing that I have. I also did this hand. I'm not too sure it's 100% correct in terms of anatomy, so I'm gonna look into that and try to fix it. A small change on the ear is like I just softened up the details so I can get rid of some of the brush strokes. And I also added a hint of red at the top of the ear so it looks more like actual human flesh. I started the side boob that's sticking out of the top. I think that's pretty much it in terms of the update. I decided that I'm gonna try my hand at sketching a pair of shoes, but I don't know which ones yet. But I definitely want something that's like a flat bottom shoe, like a skateboard shoe, like usual. I might experiment with something different than I usually do, because usually I give taiyang some kind of fictional A6 or some type of skateboard shoes such as Vans or DC. I might go with something different this time. I'm not too sure. I think it's time for that anyway, instead of just like doing the exact same thing over and over again. I want to show a beta that I have, but just give me 1 second. I think, yeah. So I made a separate PSD file where I called it beta booty. Basically, I just edited the shape of the butt. I'm not too sure I'm gonna keep it yet, but I want to show the side-by-side comparison. So this one zoomed in 16.7. 16.7. So I can't really tell for sure, but it looks like the color is slightly different on this one, the beta booty one. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but sorry, that guy is talking a little bit too loud. But yeah, on this one, the outer part right here is a little bit further out than this one, and I also edited this part right here to where it's like it's not I don't know how to describe it really, but it's more rounded. So basically what I was going for is that I'm just trying to make her body look a little bit younger, I guess. So I tried to make it more round so that, I don't know, hopefully she looked younger, but it hasn't really gone that way. But yeah, it looks like I'm missing a color layer on this one. So I might just use it like as a reference to reshape the butt entirely. Maybe just this area right here. Um, but yeah, other than that, there's not really much. It's been a while since I've made a recording, probably like about a week and a half. And the reason for that is just, just been kind of lacking the motivation to draw. I guess you could say I was having like a bit of an art block. And, yeah. Also, yeah, it's not really too important, but just for the sake of me documenting this is, so originally, if I take away the hand, where is it? I should really name my layer. There it is. So layer 108. If I take away the hands and all these layers, we can see that the sketch is a lot smaller. Well, not a lot, but a little bit smaller. By about, I want to say, 2 centimeters. And I also did it on this one as well. I just made them larger by 4%. Because originally, if we zoom out, compared to like the ratio of her body size, the hand is just like really fucking small, and I didn't really notice that until I actually colored it in, and I was like, thinking from zoom out, it's really tiny, so yeah, I had to do that. Put all these layers back. That's pretty much it. So next on the list that I have to do is probably I need to color in the lower back as it says, and then I'll probably get to the shoes sketch because that's something that I really want to do. I'm not really like a huge foot person, so yeah. Until next time. Okay, so I made a lot of progress without giving any updates, but I kept remembering when I wasn't at the drawing PC. And also, I got a second monitor that I got hooked up to the drawing PC. And now I'm doing a dual stream setup. Because I no longer want to have this PC connected to the internet. It's still running Windows 7, so that's why I have this PC up here. And we can see that this one is... Hold on. This is Windows 11. just to show that. And then this is Windows 7. If I go, you can see there. But anyways, let's get to the update. So you can see that I started on the jacket, and right now I was just like editing the colors because I wasn't like generally like happy with how it was looking. So I finished the swimsuit bottom, or the underwear, however you want to call it. It's more like a swimsuit bottom because it has all these thick stitches and stuff. Pretty thick layer you can see there where the stitches are. And then I actually finished the shoes. I made these are actually designed after Jordans. I'm not sure which specific Jordan, but I saw them on AliExpress when I was like just browsing through like clothing for women, so I can like try to get an idea what I would like for this drawing. And so yeah, I found this. Obviously I made the peach bottoms on my own. I just in general like peach bottoms, and then I added the Asics logo. They're not actually Asics, of course. But yeah, I just custom made them. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep these socks. I'm probably gonna shorten them down, to be honest. I don't know. I originally put those there because I thought maybe I wanted to put her in leggings, or what you would call yoga pants, but I don't know anymore. I need to finish the jacket, and I guess that I can go from there. Not really sure yet. So I also did the breasts. If I zoom in here, you can see that there. And then I also did the top. It's pretty much just a white top that says 1995 on it. So if I go to this image, this is what the outfit is based on. This is actually on my drawing channel known as S Plus Asian Girl Enthusiasts. But you can see we have older shoes. But yeah, this is what the drawing is based on. I'm trying to recreate the details of this jacket, but each time I create the jacket, I usually change it a little bit. There's also this side drawing that I have, which is right here. I've been using this for the colors of the jacket mostly. But yeah, you can see we have the white bottoms and the white top. And the shoes for this ones are also made up Asics. You can see the logo right here. I don't remember what these shoes were based off of, but they do not exist in real life. So you can see I added peach bottoms here as well, just like the other old retro shoes. Those Asics that I showed in the one that was facing the viewer, which is this one, these are actually real. But the logos on the actual shoes are not there, and the actual mesh of the shoe is not accurate. I made that on my own just to be a little bit more like efficient in a way. So yeah. But yeah, these shoes are actually real. They are from, I believe, the 1980s or 1990s. And they were a basketball shoe, I believe. So yeah, I guess that sort of trend continues with these, since they're Jordans. But it's just like more of a modern thing. So for this drawing, I have a plan to just use Taiyang's natural hairstyle, which is, if we go to the desktop, it's just basically this hair. Oops, almost dropped the phone. It's just basically this hair. So that will be what will be here. And yeah, I don't really know yet if I'm going to put her in yoga pants yet, or leggings. But some fixes that I had in mind that I just want to mention in case I forget is I would like to fix this part right here, because it feels like it's facing too much this way. Especially when we look at the foot, it's like facing like this, and then you have the back of the knee going all the way, which is not really correct. But this one is fine. This whole side, this side is completely fine in my opinion. So yeah, I just need to set aside some time and correct this. Also, in general, I would just like to maybe have this side of like the hip kind of like pulled out a little bit this way, just because it just feels like it's kind of lacking there. I've tried a few times already, but it just doesn't look right, so I gotta keep experimenting with something, and hopefully I get it eventually. But I think that might be it for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and write. Well, actually, I'll write it after the video's over. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So see you in the next update. Alright, this is an update for my taiyang drawing that I've been recording. I just wanted to share that I've finished the jacket pretty much, and I want to give you guys the details. So zoom in here. You can see all the stitch marks. All the random folds that are in the fabric, stuff like that. I did all the zipper stuff. You can see all the stitches there as well. I finished this lower part, which is probably the most annoying, believe it or not. Why is this thing not focusing? Then the sleeves. The sleeves were probably the most torturing part of this process, just because it was like a constant battle of, being undecisive on, what look want to keep or not. But as you can tell, I'm about to start working on the purse because I have some references. But yeah, this is the zoomed out picture so far. I still have not worked on the socks yet, so I'm actually thinking about scrapping those and making some new sketch, a new sketch for the socks. But yeah, that's the progress I've made so far. Also, I've added some indent around the swimsuit bottom, so you can see like there's like a dark line on the edges of it, suggesting that the fabric is squeezing her skin. You can see that there's a shadow underneath the jacket now, as well on as this side over here. But yeah, still got to do the hand shadow and the arm shadow on her, but I'm probably gonna save that for like once I get some more stuff complete. So I'll have a clearer idea of like what I'm gonna add in the shadows, such as like the purse strap and something, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the update for now. So I'll check back in with you guys next time. Hey everyone, how's it going? Firstly, I just want to say I haven't been doing the greatest job of keeping up with updates, making like video logs about them. But as you can see from the last one that I recorded, there's a lot of changes, and I should probably go over them in detail. So, first off is the purse. It is complete in this update. I kind of wish I chose something a little bit more creative, but the artist in me just like didn't feel like going through all the work of doing that, so I just went with a similar purse that I have made already. Once before, hold on, let me grab this image really quick. So artworks. So I made another OC called Ji-young. She is Korean. This is what she looks like. So you can see that the purse here is supposed to be a custom-made Louis Vuitton. If I can actually fucking zoom in, there we go. This is a Louis Vuitton purse that I made, completely custom. It doesn't exist in real life. I made this because I saw something at the job I had at the time that I did this drawing, and that's what inspired this purse. So that's how that one was made. And also for a long time I just like really wanted a purse that just goes down to the knee almost with the strap, because I just think it looks cool. So I went with a similar idea on this drawing, except it doesn't go down all the way to the knee, except rather bottom of the butt. Still pretty long though. So the panda bear right here was a decision that I made when I saw a sex doll owner on Twitter have a panda bear with his sex doll, and yeah, that's how that came, and I just thought it was really cute, so I decided, why not add a bear to my purse? And I already, before adding this panda bear, I've already decided internally in my mind that I just wanted like some kind of ornament or some kind of stationary decoration for the purse that was going to attach to the zipper. I just didn't know what it would be at the time. But yeah, I ended up going with the panda bear. So yeah, that's how that happened. The color scheme of the whole white and blue, I just kind of chose it at random. I was experimenting with white and another secondary accent color when I was working on this, and I just went with baby blue and white. It just seemed fitting for the outfit. So the next most noticeable thing is the glasses. So these are not Gucci, Chanel glasses. They do exist in real life. I'm not sure what the model name of them is, but I know that, what's her name? Mia Khalifa used to wear them all the time. So, and I expect people to give me some amount of shit for that. Probably not though, because nobody ever talks in my comments, so it doesn't matter to me. But there was a girl in middle school that sort of looked like Mia Khalifa in a way, and she also had these big nerdy glasses that I have here, similar to these. I can't say if they were Chanel or Gucci, but this was like way before Mia Khalifa was even in the porn industry. So this was like 2000, 2001. So yeah, I decided to just keep this trend going. And yeah, these are the classes that I usually give for taiyang. Taiyang used to have the other kind of trending glasses that Asian girls usually have, where it's like a wire frame. It's like a big circle or lens. So that's the other kind that I would have Taeyong wear if I were to go in to give her a pair of glasses. And lastly, the I don't remember exactly what what I would what I talked about in the previous update, but I did end up finishing the silver jacket finally. It was a very, very long process. I just kind of decided, I could keep working on this and trying to make it perfect, but I think in the end, it just doesn't really matter. As long as the brain understands that it's supposed to be a jacket, then that's fine. And as long as the human brain in general, not just mine, as long as the human brain in general understands that it's supposed to be some type of reflective surface in a way, but not to the point of like a mirror reflection type of fabric, that's fine. So the next most noticeable thing is probably the hair. So I started on the hair today, and we can see that there's some transparency right here. I have to go in and fill in that gap right there sometime, probably tomorrow or whenever I feel like drawing next time. I might take a break actually and just play games for a few days. But yeah, that's the start of the hair that I did today. It looks pretty good. It's already got some amount of detail going for it, especially at the bottom. It's kind of hard to tell because you have the sketch behind it. But yeah, that is the progress that I've made since the last update. I think I'm going to scrap the sketch of these socks and go for something a little bit more shorter and more feminine. It probably won't fit the outfit, but I'm just kind of sick of always just like having the same kind of general idea. And I know that's a bit of a contradiction, but I just want to try something new. Like, this is an outfit that I've done probably an iteration of like probably 4 times now. Each time it changes a little bit, so yeah. But I want to try going for socks that are very, very feminine and very girly, like where it has like floral lace around it, like actual planes that stick out from the actual sock, and not just floral embroidery, like actual flaps or whatever you would call it. I don't know what the proper term is. You know, I'm not a master at sewing or whatever, so I don't know much about fabrics or clothing terminology. But yeah, when it comes to the upper part of the drawing here, I think it's looking really good. I might go back in on this sleeve right here and get rid of this fucking fold right here, just because it just feels like it just doesn't fucking belong there anymore. I don't know what it is, but I really do like this fold right here. It looks really awesome, but I hate that one. But yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. So I'll get back to you guys when I make some more progress. Hopefully I'll actually remember to record in a few days when I actually get back to work. Like, just say what my progress is and not wait like an entire month to make another update. So I'll see you then. Alright, hello everybody. So this is going to be another update on the taiyang drawing. And as you can see, I've made a lot of progress on the hair, but this is all just like base color stuff. This is not like the final rendition of the hair. And I've added a hair ornament. But you can see that from the sketch, it was going to be something different. But I've kind of figured that tassels were a little bit too decorative for a hair ornament, I guess. It's not really all that common either for tassels to be on hair ornaments. And then I also got a sketch of an earring going right there. Can barely see it, but it's there. Right now, I am working on the split ends of this back hair right here, this area. And you can see I've already done the sides and this side as well. See all that detail. I've gotten just like the base colors established on the top part of the hair where the skull is. Stuff like that. I haven't added any detail on the edges or anything like that on this part right here. So I'll have to do that soon, and also on the back. We've done the detail right here where the curtain bangs in on both sides. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with this drawing for now. I might add some other stuff I'm not really sure about yet. I still haven't gotten rid of the sock sketch yet because it's just not a priority right now. I'll figure what to do with it after I'm done with the hair, I guess. But yeah, as of right now, it's just not a priority, so that's pretty much the newest update. So until next time. Okay, what's up everybody? This is an update on the taiyang art. So, if we look carefully at the hair, we can see that all of the detail has been finished. Looks pretty good actually, on camera at least. Looks pretty realistic. Zoom in down here. You can see I added all of these little single highlighted hairs everywhere. And then if I zoom in even more, you can see like on the edge how there's like little hairs floating around and stuff. Same with over here. Pretty much everywhere that's going on, even at the top. They're just barely visible. They're more so visible here on the edges. So yeah, highlighted hairs everywhere. If we scroll down, same for this area. Detail everywhere, pretty much, even all the way to the right over here. This is kind of hard to see because the camera is constantly changing the ISO, and you can't really see the dark shit unless we like zoom in and get that grid pattern going on. You can just barely see all the highlighted hairs. Need to take away that stitching. Fix this little blob of paint right here and here. So I'll make sure to make a note of that. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. It's been like about 2 weeks, I think, since the last recording. I've been moving pretty slow with the artwork of like the flow of work in general. It's just been pretty slow. I still have some shadows to do. You can see if I zoom in on the notes here, you can see hair shadows. I've finished the glasses, so I need to erase that. Need to do the back of the neck. And I think the last thing officially that I will have to do is the socks. But speaking of extra things, I want to show you guys something that I did experimentally. I don't know if I will keep it, but I just kind of wondered, like, what would she look like in leggings / yoga pants. So I made these. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. There we go. They're not really all that detailed. It's just like pretty basic. Just a blended color and smooth it out pretty much. But yeah, I wondered if I should keep it or not, but I don't think I will. I've also made a, if we go to all the way down here, jeans beta, let that open. You can see I made like this alternate version jeans. Like, I think it looks nice on her, but I just kind of hate the jacket thing. Doesn't really match in my opinion. It's like she's wearing something too American. And she's supposed to be Chinese/Taiwanese. So, but yeah, the jeans look really nice on her. So I don't know if I will keep those or not. Just similar to the leggings, if I zoom in, you can see how undetailed they are. It's just like a basic render that just like gives you an idea of what I'm going for. And I didn't finish the rest of it. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Don't know if I will keep it, but they look really nice on her. But yeah, that's enough of that. Let me turn off that layer. So yeah, I still got quite a bit of stuff to do, like shadows, fixing some small stuff like the stitches and the paint blobs, doing the socks, and then that might be it. Fuck. I've thought about changing the color of the jacket to like an army green or something. I don't know why. It's just thought it would look cool, I guess. But yeah, I'll experiment with that and see if I like it or not. I think that's pretty much it for this update. Like it was mostly about the hair, so, and I already showed you guys that, so that's pretty much going to be it. See ya in the next one. Hey everybody, I just wanted to show what the backdrop actually looks like that you might have seen in the later updates. So basically it's just like a bamboo type of covered entrance. And there's my first doll, by the way. But yeah, you can see right here, there's some houses there. Then we have like a walkway that has like some mountain scenery. But yeah, the monitors are in the way to see all that, and there's my boa figures. Then if we go over here, this is pretty much the gaming setup. I know it's a mess. But yeah, I got a backdrop or slash tapestry for it as well. There's Liang and taiyang. So yeah, that's just pretty much all I wanted to show you, but you can see all the mountains. Some on this side too, but she's covering it. But yeah, I just thought, it would be nice to give the whole setup a vibe that I'm away from civilization. Figured it would help a little bit with getting, workflow a little bit better. So yeah, that's the new look. Alright, hey guys, this is probably going to be the final update. Um, so if we zoom in here, we can see that the socks are finished. The only thing that's missing really is some shadows. Like this area I need to make a little bit darker in comparison to this one. You can see that there's loops in between these tabs here, so I need to add those onto this one. And I had also made a note that I need to add some hair shadows to this bikini bottom on the back side. And that was the last thing. The socks were the last thing that I had on my to-do list. So as of right now, this digital painting is like 99% complete. Once I finish everything that I just told you, I'm gonna move on to some other projects because it's long overdue, I feel. There's some words that I have to say about this. I tried recording a previous video, but I was too harsh on myself, I feel. And so this digital painting was really hard, I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because I've never done this kind of pose before for taiyang. I've never attempted any kind of photorealism for this kind of pose, ever. So it was really a really difficult learning experience, and some days I just didn't feel like, getting any work done on it. Usually I ended up feeling like, when the drawing journey comes to an end, I don't want it to end, but for this one, I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I kind of do, but I also kind of don't. There were things on this drawing that really gave me a lot of trouble, such as the jacket and the hair. The jacket, because I could never decide on the folding of the clothes and just how it has all these random shapes. My mind would constantly decide and not decide that this was okay or not. And yeah, I don't know, it was just like a constant battle with myself. As for the hair, I've never done any kind of behind view for the hair, so I've never had any real reference to look at for Town when it comes to her hair in the back. So this was my first time ever doing this. This is definitely one of the hardest works that I've ever done, and it's taken me 5 months and probably 10 to 13 days, something like that. We'll just say around 5.25. Usually my drawings take around 2 months maximum. I usually have a plan going on in my head all the time, with the drawing only facing the viewer and stuff. Usually what I'm used to, but this time
I feel like I really challenged myself, and I just it's just something that I'd never done before. So, like, I'm glad that I did it, but at the same time, it was really hard, and there were some days that I just wish it would finish itself. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it, really. As for any other future projects that I may have, I don't know if I will document them unless I guess I feel motivated to. This one is more of like a trial and error kind of thing. Um, I don't really care if people like the video or not. It's mostly for me. Um, Usually anything I do, people don't support, so it's whatever. Um, I feel like the only way people are really ever going to give me the attention or recognition I feel I deserve from all my hard work is by switching to manga full time and just drawing every single popular new character there is, and I just don't want to do that. Um, like I'd rather just die doing what I love than drawing some meaningless piece of art that other people enjoy. I feel like I would hate myself for doing that. And I would probably end up throwing drawings away as I go older anyway, because they would mean nothing to me. So that's probably how that would go. So, but yeah, anyways, um, like I said in my recent drifting live stream, I was interested in doing some fighting style pictures or suggesting some kind of animation for taiyang, showing off fighting moves. Kind of like a similar thing to Dead or Alive 5 with a mix of other media such as movies, video games. I've been watching a lot of kung fu or martial arts as of late, and I've just been adding stuff to like a playlist. So I have a bit of reference now. Like I've seen some moves that I really like, so I might want to draw that. Um, but yeah, that's there was another. I think there was another project that I was interested in doing, but I forgot already. So I'll have to check out the live stream I did and see what I was talking about and go from there. But yeah, as of this drawing, I just want to get a good look at it one more time for the video. And that will be the last update. Um, I've decided officially that I won't be uploading this to Pixiv. I will only be uploading it to my Ko-fi or Ko-fi, however you pronounce it, and it will be behind a paywall. So, if anybody is truly interested, you can find it there at taiyang Ko-fi or coffee. But yeah, that's the end for this update. So, if you stuck through this entire video, thanks. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe. If you would like to see more of my work, if you do leave a like, maybe I could have some reason to make this channel go into another direction. But as it is right now, it'll mostly still be rants. But yeah, that's it for now, so see you later.